paving this shit crank.
I'm the man up in this piece. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
All right, so this next segment, man, this kind of goes out to the young nation.
Hey, young world.
Pretty much, male and female, but we're going to kind of key in on the male. So I was talking to my nephew the other day, right, Shadow? Right. And my nephew said to me, Unc, how do you determine, like, should I treat every woman I meet with respect?
Right.
But knowing that it is what it is. It's some bitches, it's some queens. And all I could tell him was, as you get older, you'll be able to decipher one from the other. But at the same time, don't let another person's action change for who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I was telling you, I want to prevent him from getting took fast or getting his heart broke, but I can't do that.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
I mean, it's human.
You know what I'm saying? But how, I guess to these young men, what would you say to them as far as, look, even if she's a hoe to the third degree, do I still open the door? Do I still treat her with a certain amount of respect or give her what she give me?
Well, I think you got to be who you are.
Right.
You know, I think society always push us in the way that, you know, we treat people how they treat us, right? But not knowing them, right?
Yeah.
You should act like you was raised, right? So, yeah, of course you still ain't gonna be darling baby to somebody who done broke your heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But this woman, you perceiving, because you don't know that she a hoe, even though you might know her reputation, you don't know that.
Right.
So the way you was raised is to open that door and treat her like a lady. Treat her like a lady.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People change too.
Yeah, for
you know, and that's a fact.
Now, once she show you, though, her true colors.
Yeah, but that's when the fool is. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, ignorance is just simply, I don't know.
Right.
But once you know, you being stupid. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And look, we all been stupid. You know, everybody gonna be a fool.
Right.
You know, and if you say you ain't been a fool, you lying. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody plays the fool.
I mean, it's just the truth. And that work on both sides. Somebody gonna play the fool for you too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you wanna treat somebody that you care about in a certain way. And if you raised right and they giving you this information, you know, and that's what's in your heart, you got to treat that woman like that. Cause that's what's in your heart.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and for our young queens, the twerking and the popping the pussy. But if I see you doing it and I say, shake that ass, girl, and you tell me, don't talk to me like that, respect me.
I mean, so back in the day, right?
Yeah, I'm saying so. Do that make her because, like Megan Thee Stallion said, it's 2020. I ain't gonna be arguing about twerking.
Well, in 1989, Choice was saying, don't make me no hoe because I'm dressed like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm gonna go like this, right? So comedians say this, right?
Right.
You walk around every day in a policeman uniform.
Right.
Somebody run up to you and say, hey, I need help. Come quick. And you're like, hey, what you want me to help you for? Say, well, you dressed up like a cop. You're like, that don't make me no cop.
What?
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
If it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, and still screaming, I ain't no duck. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, if you dressing like this, you getting this negative attention, and that's, you know, you easy to sleep with, easy to get at, you might be a hoe. And you might not want to accept it. See, a lot of people want respect for the thing. You know, it's like a dope dealer, right?
Right.
You tearing down your community, but you want to be looked at like you're a businessman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm going to call it what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't no money maker. You ain't no great person. You a lowlife.
Yeah.
You know, if you killing people and you a killer,
yeah,
you a fucking murderer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around you. I don't think you cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you uplifting your community and that's what you do,
right,
I'ma uplift you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, they got jobs, but they won't do shit for their family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That make you a good person because you're not breaking the law, but you won't do shit for nobody but yourself. Now that make you a selfish motherfucker.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people are delusional about, you know, men and women alike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know, I got a lot of bodies and, you know, I fuck random niggas, but I ain't no hoe. You know what I'm saying? And the same work for the man.
Right.
I'm fucking all these hoes. You looked at it as a player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is,
you a hoe too.
You know, that's when I was telling you about that difference between a real man and just being a male.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A real man can be open and honest, for one. For two, you know what I'm saying? He can clearly articulate his intentions with a female, and she might not want that.
Right.
And then whatever transpires after that, you done made your intentions known. You can stand on things when you're a man.
Yeah, like you sent me that meme, I was gonna ask you, so a real man gonna lead. He sent me a meme on my phone the other day. I'm sure some of y'all seen it. For those who haven't though, he put Sierra and Future in this picture on one side, and Sierra with Russ and the kids on the other side.
Right.
She look like two different women.
But like I said, you know, people do change for one.
Right.
And then the way that you treat Ray that Russell Wilson treat her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And what she was just a buzz down.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna put this on there, but she was just a buzz down.
Yeah.
And that's how Future treated her.
Yeah.
But when she saw how a real man treat a
real
real
man,
woman,
yeah.
And that go back to what I was telling y'all, the difference. You know, when you are the bride or the bridegroom,
right,
with the bride. So the bride is there to marry you, right?
Right.
You there to groom the bride.
Right.
And to the wife you need her to be. So when you take this woman as your wife, they don't say you take this man as your husband.
Right.
They say they do ask you, do you take this man to be your husband?
Yeah.
But you taking her as your wife.
Yeah.
And you, all the rules that go down with it.
That's to groom her.
Right, because we not the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no 50-50 where, you know what I'm saying, I protect you, you protect me.
Yeah.
I'm breadwinner, you the breadwinner.
Yeah.
It's no 50-50.
Right.
That's not how that shit works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We have our roles. You know what I'm saying? And gender roles is real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If the woman getting up in the middle of the night to protect the house, she the protector.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I was going to say now, so what do you say, you know, society has raised a generation of women who say, I'm an independent woman. I don't need no man now.
Well, that's
you
the
know
poison put up in their head. It's just like with black males, right?
Right.
So we've been so villainized throughout, you know, our history, especially in the United States. We've been so villainized. The black woman, the only woman in the world, that say, I don't need no man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was
And it's
gonna say,
because
yeah.
before she ever meet a real man, she have all these, you know,
expectations.
Well, no, she has all these males who don't know what it is to be a man and be a real man in their life.
They're just males.
Right, where they growing into it. And our maturity level take way more time for all the traps and snares and hell that is put in front of us. Hell, we still an endangered species. Nobody talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
I always said the hardest thing to be is a black male.
Yeah, we are the honey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Number one.
And when it comes like to affirmative action, they'll kill two birds with one stone. So they'll pick a black woman over any black man. Look at corporate America in this structure right now. I can pay you less, you're better educated, you work harder.
And you'll keep that black man in line.
Right.
Be hard, foot on his neck.
Right? Because what they tell us, you know, go get you a job, go work for that man. Fuck what your dreams could be and what you can produce and have resources to be your own boss, your own entrepreneur. That's what we should be training our black men to do instead of working for masters still in the same system. You see what I'm saying?
And like you say, you promote Master's outlook because he paying you better than he pay us.
Well, it's already been brainwashed. Yeah, you on the power trip. The thing is, you know, everybody needs to be awoken, right?
Right.
And there's certain genders for a man, there's certain roles for the male to play and for the female to play. A man can never have a baby.
Right.
A woman can never teach a man what it is to be a man.
Right.
Now, he needs his father, but he needs some kind of father figure if his father won't be there in his life. That's the truth, the fact of the matter. Because the same way with my daughter, right?
Right.
I can give her every tool that I have. But I don't know what it feels like to be a woman. When that period comes, I don't know what it feels like.
Yeah.
It has to be a woman for her to be able to relate. That's the fact of life. I ain't saying you don't do a good job with your son or your daughter because y'all ain't the same gender.
Single parent,
but what I'm saying is they have to have those other influences in their life because without them, they not going to be complete. They going to have that absence and they not going to go into their womanhood, manhood the way that they should.
No, like you said, it's just to let y'all know that Boys in the Hood scene is serious. When she dropped Trey off at the beginning of the movie, remember she taking the
she talking about, I can't teach you how to be a man.
I done went as far as I can go.
Right.
Real shit, right? He about 10, like you said. I can't teach you about your first wet dream. When you get your first piece, I can't teach you about that.
Right.
You need you. I feel that. So I say this. I told that to you the other day. So what do you say, man, when, I seen somewhere where they say when a man becomes successful, his train of thought is, I'm going to get a wife and kids and take care of my family.
Right.
Woman get paid and successful, I don't need no man.
But like I said, that's societal. That's not 100% her fault, right?
Yeah.
So this ain't no woman bashing type of thing right now. We just trying to say this what it is, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times women feel that the men that they're surrounding themselves are inadequate.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the thing is, and somebody posed this to me, and I had to think about it. But when a woman do get that good man, sometimes she reject him.
Yeah.
Because now it requires her to be a good woman.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Real shit.
So not knowing what those things are, and then being awoken to it or being forced upon you, you reject it, right?
Yeah, it's all about the delivery.
Right.
They won't take it if you force it on them. I'm the great,
Right. So you take Russell Wilson approach, right?
Yeah.
I know you a buzz now. I didn't see you, but I want you. So I'm gonna go through this. So the women in that same arena as him that has the same success he's had, they don't say, okay, I'm gonna do what Russell Wilson did with Sierra. Yeah. They ain't gonna build him up. Because they want something already made.
Russ dated her for a year and said, on me, we not sleeping together.
Right.
Until I marry you.
And I mean, because he figured out what he wanted. And that's where we rush so much.
Right.
Shout out to my partner, trying to take the time with these niggas instead of just here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that makes a difference because, we as men, once we get a certain age, we think, okay, fuck all the foolery, right?
Right.
But, Russell Wilson wanted to invest in her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Future just wanted to bust down. He was into Sierra the artist, not the woman.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
He
it could
wanted
be,
that
it's
body.
it's complex.
Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
he probably smashed her first night. She was a bust down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Her integrity didn't go up until the expectations of that man
went up.
Right. So he had expectations for her, which lifted her up high.
Yeah.
And since we talking about that same thing, man, let me get on Aisha Curry. Right?
Yeah.
So,
I need some attention.
So she's saying since Russ get all this groupie love, she
Steph.
wanted Steph. Yeah, since Steph get all this groupie love, she want that kind of love too.
Ain't you married?
I'm confused now. His isn't solicited. So he ain't going out like, bitches love me.
Yeah.
And he ain't in the club. He is a family man. What people call a good guy.
Yeah.
Right? But she wants some of that negative attention and thinks she right about it. That's what the worst thing about it. Ignorance is bliss. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he cut off that gravy train and be like,
And send your ass back where you came from.
Because to me that's pure ignorance. You know what I'm saying?
Disrespectful to, like he said, a good man.
Right. Y'all have a family structure. I mean, the man that got you a show, he want to do whatever he want. So she spend money, millions all over the place, however she want.
And we didn't watch, what's the little girl named Riley? We watched her grow up on the podium.
Right.
After
for real.
You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, what is your issue? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want an open relationship or something? You want niggas on your... Why do you want to invite that devil into your marriage?
Open Pandora's box for what?
You know what I'm saying? Because once once Steph finished, I believe he finished. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense to me.
Right. I take care of my kids, move around, do what you do.
You know, to me, you average at best. If I was rich, I'd look right past you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now, I look right past you because you're ignorant and you're not that attractive no way.
And don't think, like he said, they throwing panties at Steph.
Yeah, I mean,
just keeping it 100.
You ain't the one that, you know what I'm saying? You're just the one that he gave his heart to.
Yeah, he chose you.
Right.
You didn't choose him. Know that. But to put a bow on the channel, so I would just say for my nephew, man, yeah, man, respect the women, man. You know what I mean? And it don't make you less of a man. Just, I guess, try to be selective about what you do. Look out for the signs. Like Shano said, you can be a fool, but don't be a damn fool.
And there's two things, right?
You know what I'm saying?
You know that one song Mama used to say, take your time, young. Take your time, Messiah, and, you know, like old Smokey say, shop around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and you might meet her on the first go, but make sure of it and make sure that you what she want too. A lot of times we just see what we want.
And it's bigger than the physical, man.
Right,
we have
right.
to say that. You know what
And
I'm
I
saying?
think that's a bunch of you youngsters' whole problem, right? The things that happen physically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She got a big old booty, big old titty. He got a big old dick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Saw she was clapping that
You
thing.
know what I'm saying?
Imagine what she do on the dick.
And that don't have nothing to do with intimacy. That don't have nothing to do with being with a woman. Those things have nothing to do with being in love, man. You know what I'm saying? When you make love to your woman, it's intimate. It's deep. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all souls connecting, not the pussy and the dick touching. You know what I'm saying? Not being inside of her, being in her soul and her and yours. That's some real shit right there.
Yeah.
And that just sticking in physical shit, that's just a part of the equation. It ain't the equation.
Yeah, and I would hope for our young males, I would say this to you when it comes to that respect thing with them women. Treat them, I know some of you might have strained relationship with your mama, but treat them like a woman that you do care about. You know, it's just genuinely.
Take your time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all still gonna be there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if it ain't there, guess what? It wasn't for you in the first place.
Yeah, look, you can open the door even if she is a bust down. That don't make you a sucker.
You know, maybe that's something she was waiting to see.
Yeah.
Just like Sierra, she was like, oh, wow. You know, I'm pretty sure after their first date, she got him, girl. You know what I'm saying? Because it was different.
Yeah.
You know, and other than, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, I'm trying to get my dick wet. What's up?
What's up?
I got, what you say?
2 dro blunts, a Miley, we can hit this Chili's, and can it go down?
Straight up. And she didn't win before, because that's what she done for. Bust down.
Yeah.
I'm going to show y'all that picture, man. Bet that.
Bet that.
Right.